Oh, was I not recording? I thought I was recording. Oh well. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're at CVS and we're here to do the second week of the ad during this ad cycle, and it ends the 25th of October. So of course all of our deals reset, and we did get new, instant coupons from CVS. And I wanted to talk about the 20% off coupon. So last week, well, technically the week before that, I got the 20% off coupon. I sent it to my card, and then I used it on last Monday. And I want to mention this, and I have mentioned it a couple times, but in case you haven't seen those videos or whatever, that is on my original account. My original account that I started in like January or February of 2019. And I steadily used that account. I've never changed anything with it or anything like that. And I think that's important to add, because I do know people, are like, well, is it a new account? Is it a newer account? That I've been asked that. And no, it's my original account when I very first started couponing at CVS. So there's that. And I don't get the 20% off coupons on my other accounts. My newest account is a couple of years old. So I have not started a new account in quite some time. So I think that's just important to add. So I got the 20% off coupon, sent it to my card. And so I was thinking in my mind, okay, typically you'll go like Saturday or Sunday and you get the 3 off 15. But one time I did it and it was too late. It was too late. The 20% off coupon was still valid, but it was too late to get the flash coupon that you get when you use that. This hair, goodness. And so I couldn't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday. And so I just did it Monday anyways, because it was a good deal that I wanted to do with the 20% off coupon. So Tuesday morning rolls around and I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, well, I need to go shopping. I haven't gotten it. So Monday must be too late to use it. Well, then at like 3 or 4 minutes after I started shopping, the coupon popped up and I didn't use it in my video. So then what I did is, so that I could, the kind of saying where it says, if you don't use it, you lose it. Well, I didn't want it to be like that. So I ended up doing an online deal that you can do. Basically, you could have done in store or online. It would have been the same type of situation. But of course, my video it needed to go out, So anyways, I just did the Dove hair care, but I got it on the Dove hair care masks. I got that during the hair care event. Oh my God, guys, that stuff is so good. So good. So I got a couple of more. So anyways, I got 20% off coupon and I sent it to my card yesterday or the day before that. And I used it yesterday and I just used it on something small. And then I got the 3 off 15 today. The thing is with the 3 off 15, I don't know what to use it on. I want to use it because it's a good coupon, and this is a dilemma I face sometimes. And it's like I said, if you don't use the coupons when they give them to you, then you won't get them anymore. It's my fear. So I just want to use it, and I'll probably just use it on a couple of small deals. We'll see when I get in there, depending on what I find. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Anyways, guys, I do have a Google Doc link down below in the description box if you would like to use that. And that's really all. So let's go inside, guys, and see what we can do. So the first thing we're going to do is the CeraVe. The CeraVe, I did not know was on promotion during this sales cycle, but it is on promotion for spend $25. Get back a $10 extra buck. And I'm going to grab my beloved CeraVe toner. I am absolutely out, and I use this every single day. This is $12.79. Grabbing 2 of them will be $25.58. I have $2 off any CeraVe facial care CRT that I will use. That'll make my total $21.58. Now, if you're signed up for CeraVe emails, a lot of times you can get a $2 or $3 printable coupon. Printable coupons haven't been working for me, so I am just going to skip it. So we'll pay $21.58. I'm going to use extra bucks, of course, to pay for that. But then I'll get back a $10 extra buck, making both of these just $11.58, which I think is a pretty good deal. And it is hard to coupon for CeraVe and get it for free. It's only happened a few times, so I'm really happy with this. So here is my CeraVe, and these receipts are going to be bright today. So here are my 2 coupons for the CeraVe that I got, and then there's 36 cents and 2% back in extra bucks. So my total was $21.22, and then I got back a $10 extra buck, making it $11.22 for both of them, which I use this every single day. It is an amazing product, so I am glad to pay and get it for that price. Next, I was going to grab the Clean and Clear skincare. It is spend 10, get back a $5 extra buck. And I was going to grab this guy here for $9.79. My store does follow the 98% rule, but your total would need to be $9.80 and up to do this deal, and this is 1 penny short. So I just put it back, but I still wanted to share with you the deal because your store might be $9.99 like I thought mine was going to be, or even a little bit more, and it would be a really good deal. So say it's $9.99. We have a $2.50 off digital coupon that we can use, and I have a 3 off of 10 Clean and Clear CRT. You would pay $4.49 but get back a $5 extra buck, making it free and a 51-cent moneymaker. But if you were to grab this at $9.79, you wouldn't get the $5 extra buck, and your 3 off 10 wouldn't come off. So yes, just watch those 98% rules. Next, I'm just going to show you this. I'm not going to do this deal. I would if there was 2 of them here, but the Dove bar is buy 2, get 4. Well, it's included in that promotion. Make sure if you do this deal that you're grabbing the 3.17 ounce bar. There's a bar that is also getting mixed in with this that's like 2.69 or 2.89 ounces or whatever. That's considered travel size and it won't work for the promotion. So just watch those ounces if you're still going to go do this deal. I can't find the Dove bar anywhere. I just found this one out of 3 stores. So next, the CVS branded cotton items are buy 2 get 1 free. And I only get these type of big, large ovals whenever I can find a deal on them because they're actually kind of expensive. So they're $5.79 in my store, buy 2 get 1 free. So 2 of them will cost $11.58, which just seems silly and crazy to me. Why would you pay that, Sarah? Just go to the Dollar Tree. Because I'm a brat and I love the extra large ones. Anyways, I have 2 different CRTs I'm going to use. I have a $1 off, and then I have a 2 off of 2. So it's going to take $3 off. So it's going to be $8.58 for the 3 of them, which isn't totally bad because they're really big and there's a ton in them. So I'm glad to grab it. Next, I'm going to do the spend 30, get back a $10 extra buck. I started to grab these beads, but then I didn't end up needing them because I was going to combine it with some body wash and I bought a rebate was gone. So we're going to grab a Dawn Power Suds at $5.99. Then we're going to grab a Tide Liquid at $12.99. Excellent sale price, thank you CVS. And we're going to grab some Gain Flings. I was going to say pods, but Gain Flings for $12.99. So these 3 products will equal $31.97. We have a $3 digital coupon for the Flings. We have a $3 digital for the Tide, and then we have a $2 digital for the Dawn. That's going to bring our total down to $23.97. You get back a $10 extra buck, making it $13.97 for the 3 products. But I am going to use a $5 OTC payment from the P&G Brand Saver website. That's going to make them $18.97. So if you do that, then you'll get all 3 products for under $10. But I'm going to take it a step further and I'm going to use my Care Pass. That'll take another $6 off. So I'm only going to pay $12.97 for this and then get back a $10 extra buck, making it just $2.97 for all 3 products. So definitely try to wait for a deal like this, which we get them almost every sale ad, and use it with a $5 OTC payment and a Care Pass, and you will get this stuff dirt cheap. And here is my receipt for my spend 30, get 10. We got the Gain, the Tide, and the Dawn. We have a $3 digital for the Tide, $3 digital for the Gain, $2 digital for the Dawn, and a Care Pass. and 62 cents back in extra bucks. I pay my care passes now by the year, so it's like $1 more that you get as like free, you know what I mean? So it's about $4 for the month, so I counted as $6. And then I used an OTC payment, made my total $12.97 for everything, got back a $10 extra buck, making everything $2.97 a piece, or about 99 cents a piece, or $2.97 for everything, and about 99 cents a piece, which is insane.
Next, we're going to grab the Vaseline. Vaseline lip is on promotion, buy two, get back a $3 extra buck, and they're $3.19. I needed to use my 20% off coupon so that I could get the 3 off 15 coupon. So I'm just going to use it on this. It's really, really cheap and they're full price, so I definitely can use it. So 20% off would come off of one of them, which would be 64 cents. And so then my total would be $5.74. I'm not going to use any extra bucks to pay that, because I want the 20% off full value to come off. So then we'll pay $5.74, get back $3 in extra bucks, making both of them just $2.74. So next I saw this promotion on Couponing with Sal's channel. It's for the Denture cleanser. There are $3.89 and they're buy one, get one 50% off. So one will be $3.89, the other one will be $1.95. That will equal out to $5.84. I always seem to get these $2 oral care CRTs that are CVS branded items. So I have two of them, so that'll make my total $1.84 for them. And I just realized there's 40 in a box here. I thought there was only 10. But anyways, they're $1.84. We're going to submit our receipt to Ibotta and get back $1.50 on each one, making these free and $1.16 moneymaker. If your store is a little bit more on the cheaper side, then of course it would be a better moneymaker for you. A couple other CRTs I seem to get every week is a $2 off CVS branded facial care items, and it counts for the wipes. I might get these ones because they have collagen in them, but just look at your pricing. So I got one last week and one this week. So these are $5.49 for most of them. Using those $2 coupons will take $4 off, making them $1.49, which I think is not too shabby. And I mean not too shabby if they actually are wipes that work well.
So here is my denture tabs and my CVS wipes. And there are the CRTs that I had, plus 12 cents and 2% back in extra bucks. My total was $3.20. Then I got back $3 on Ibotta, and making all three items just 20 cents, which I'll take.
So next we have the Neutrogena. This is what I'm going to use my 3 off 15 on. It's spend 30, get back a $10 extra buck. And we have a $5 digital coupon. It is attaching to this item here, this Hydro Boost lip balm. It's only $13.79. So anyways, it looks new, so I want to try it out. I'm intrigued. But typically when we have that $5 coupon and we want to get the most bang for our buck, we usually grab this guy right here, but it's $15.49 and this lip balm is $2 cheaper. So then I'm going to grab some wipes. I'm going to grab the Hydro Boost wipes. These are priced at $9.29, and then I'm going to grab a regular makeup wipe at $7.99. So for the three products, my total is $31.07. We have the $5 digital for the Hydro Boost and a 4 off 2 digital for our wipes, plus that 3 off of 15 CRT. That's going to make our total $19.07. We'll get back a $10 extra buck, making it $9.07 for all three products, and it's like buying the Hydro Boost wipes and getting the other wipes and the lip product for free. Now this is the deal I would have preferred to do with my 20% off coupon because it would take off a good amount, and I wasn't able to get to a store that actually had the product that was cheap. The one near me by my work was priced at $47 and I wasn't going to do it. But anyways, this is spend 30, get back an $8 extra buck. We have a $7 off digital coupon, and then I was going to use a 20% off coupon that would take off another $7.05. That would make my total $28.27. I would pay that out of pocket, but you can use a gift card to do that with if you have them. And then we'd get back an $8 extra buck, but then we have a $7 rebate on Ibotta, making it $13.24, and that $28.24 is a good chunk to go towards another spend $50, get back $15 in a Visa card after coupons. If I get this, I'll be so close to another one. So, but unfortunately, it just didn't work out.
All right, guys, we're back in from CVS, and it was an absolute show. And I don't think it's any fault of anybody except the outages that have been being reported on all over the country. So one of them has been Verizon, very spotty. Started when, like, last weekend, my daughter and I both got new phones, and she was saying, Mom, it keeps saying SOS. My daughter lives in a major city. I do not, but she does. And she's like, Mom, it says SOS. And I thought that was really weird. Well, then I went into Verizon to drop off my old phone, and they had a sign up that said, you know, about the SOS problem. Well, then a few days later on the news, I seen that there was outages for, you know, Amazon, Venmo, Verizon, Snapchat, and some other things. Well, a lot of businesses in the area, including the place where I work, we use Verizon fiber optic internet. And now my guess is that's probably is what's happening here. So instead of showing you the receipt like I have been doing in my videos and talking about it that way, I just thought I would look at you and talk about it. Okay, so I'm going to show you my receipt for that transaction, and then we'll get into the other fun stuff. But I wanted to get this out of the way. So I went to self-checkout, and this was a super easy, no frills kind of crazy transaction. I had 3 items, 3 coupons, and then I was going to use some extra bucks to pay. So it was for my total was $31.07. I had a $5 digital for the Verizon for the Neutrogena lip thing, and then I had a 4 off 2 coupon for the wipes, and then I was going to use my 3 off 15 coupon. So that was going to make my total $19.07. I had 44 cents in 2% back in extra bucks that I was going to use, and then I had 8. So then that would have been, my total was going to be $18.63, not including tax, and then I was going to pay a $10 and an $8 extra buck to get my total down to just a few dollars, including the tax. So it had been 63 cents for the items at plus $1.86 in tax. So I ring up my items, everything comes off, and then the system freezes. The system freezes so much so the manager there couldn't scan his card to do like a manager override type of thing. They restarted the system, and when it come back up, he voided the transaction so that way, for sure, I would have my coupons. You know what I mean? I didn't think I would need to do that and wait for that, because the transaction didn't finish, so the stuff would still be on my card. He's like, well, I'll ring you up over here. So first of all, side note, when I enter in my phone number at CVS, 3 different accounts show up. 3 different accounts show up. 3, and they all, 2 of them are me, but I don't know why it's showing that there's 2 of them. And then there's another one that is my phone number, a different account number, and the email that is attached to it says, no thanks, CVS at, and then it doesn't show the rest. So that's weird, number one. So he actually tried both of the accounts, same thing that it showed. So when he rung up my stuff, he showed me the screen. So what showed up was not everything. So my digital coupons showed up, and then my 3 off 15 didn't show up, my 2% back in extra bucks didn't show up, and my $10 and my $8 extra buck didn't show up, but the digital coupons still showed up. So if the coupons on my account technically in the system were marked as used, the digital coupons shouldn't have showed up, but they did. So I went over with the math, because he was very, very apologetic. He's like, I want to make sure that I avoid this transaction so you can use your coupons. And then when we rung it up the first time, I almost wanted to cry, because it's like, where'd all that go? I technically didn't use it. And he said, well, if you can show me the stuff on your phone, then I will make it right for you. So I go and I get this, pull it up on my phone, wait for him to wait on other people, and then he rings me back up and we go over the math, and he marked everything 21 cents. But of course that meant no $10 extra buck. Well, then he printed the $10 extra buck right here. So he made it right. Now, when you go into my app, still, it shows all those things are still there. So of course they're not technically used because the transaction, it's so weird. So weird. And I would understand, like I said, if everything was marked that it was used and it showed, then the digital coupons would be gone and the other extra bucks and things like that would be gone, but they weren't. So that's why I think it's weird. So it was $18.63 using those 2% back in extra bucks. Get back a $10 extra buck, making it $8.63 for the 3 items, which I thought was a really good deal. I mean, too bad there wasn't an Activate Rewards promotion going on right now. And believe me, I looked, it would have been all free. But you know what? The important thing is they made it right. And I'm really, really happy that they did. Otherwise, I would have just been I would have been calling customer service, and I probably would have gotten nowhere. So anyways, let's go back to the deals. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I got my pickup order. Okay, so when I go into the store, they actually have this clear cage box that looks almost like a popcorn machine. It says, and my order's in there, and it says if you have an online order, you can just pick it up in here, and you don't need to check in or anything like that. And I go, okay, all right. So let's look at what we got. So the Maybelline, again this week is buy 2, get back a $6 extra buck. And a lot of items are 50% off. So these have a 40% off sticker on them in the store, but these were 50% off in the store, and they were ringing up $6 a piece. So these were $12, and we had a $2 manufacturer coupon and the $4 instant coupon. It made it $6, getting back the $6 extra buck, making this free. Now, what is this, you say? This is a liquid blush, and it's kind of like a blush and a bronzer together. I'm not sure, but I got colors Summer in the City and Soul Search, SOL Search. And so they're good to use in the summertime. But anyways, I already have a couple of these. I really, really like them. So when I saw that these were also part of those clearance items, then that's awesome. Now, with them being 50% off online, it is counting for the extra buck deal, but it doesn't work in store. Does not work in store. So now that I told you my whole saga story about the Neutrogena, let's go over the totals. And I mean, the total's not a moneymaker. It's not even, just a couple dollars, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm really happy with everything that I got. Some of the items I really needed. So fight me on it. Sorry. All right. So our Vaseline was $2.74. Our Denture items were 20 cents, and our Neutrogena was $8.63. And then our Tide and things were $2.97. So I got everything for under $15. I'm really, really happy with that. Now, not everything for $15, because the CeraVe, I know that that's like a super personalized deal. Not very many people are going to get it. I've not seen one person online talk about it. So that was $11.22 added onto that. But the thing is that I absolutely use it, and I was able to get 2 of them for the price of 1, and that's a good enough deal for me. So anyways, that is, I think, everything that I have today. I think so. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.